Right, afternoon folks, welcome back to the channel. So Sam here, Saturday afternoon, Saturday lunchtime. I'm on a pre-camp tent test. So I've got a couple of overnighters planned for next week. I need to test the old OEX BOBCAT 1 tent. I haven't had it out for over a year. So no better time than now. The ground's wet, but it doesn't matter. So we'll get that set up, get it aired out. I've got my sleeping bag at home that's being washed and lofted over the weekend. So without further ado, let's go ahead and set up this tent. Had it for about 5 years, 4 or 5 years. Used it twice. It's disgusting. Okay, so with the OEX BOBCAT 1 tent, you get the single pole, just one pole. You get the outer fly sheet, the inner sheet, and you put the outer shell up first. So let's get that done. Okay, so that's the shell of the OEX BOBCAT 1 setup. A bit misshaped to me because I haven't straightened it or taught it yet. But what I'll do, I'll put all the guy lines out. There's no wind, but I wanted to see, again, remind myself what it looks like and why I brought it in the first place. So we've got all the guy lines out, as I said. And now I'm going to put the inner part in and get used to sleeping in that cramped conditions. So let's go ahead and let's put that inner part in. So the door comes with a double zip here, which means you can go from left to right or right to left opening, or you can take it, no, you can't take it completely off actually, sorry, but you can completely undo it and put it in the pocket on the inside, which is on both sides of the tent. Okay, that's the space on the inside before you put the inner part in, which gives you a couple more inches at the back, a couple more inches at the front. And when you put that inner part in, which I will do in a minute, it's very claustrophobic. But these are really, really good tents compared to some people who've been using £1,000 tents on mountains. Mention no names, and their tents get destroyed. How strange. A £50 tent, and nothing can touch this tent. Okay, so that's what the inner part looks like before you put it in. It's got its own little ground sheet at the front. It's a little vestibule area there, it's pretty good. It's yellow inside. So let's pin it in and let's see what it looks like completely set up. Right, so you've got a hook and loop system just here. You've got to pin it in that corner, hook and loop system. Same on the other end, and then same on that back corner, and then the back corner over to the right. But they never put one in the center, which is why people complain that there's not enough room in these bloody things. As I'm pinning it up, you've got these toggles and loop system on the top of the tent, put them in. So before I finish setting out, as you can see at the back, they've got about ½ a foot of space because they didn't pin that back out. And that's the complaint that everyone's got about these. There's just not enough room. Okay, that's all set up there. So at the top of that little doorway there, you've got a bug net so you can see out, keep the bugs out. It's fully waterproof, and don't get me wrong, it's a good tent. You know, it's got 5,000 HH, hydrostatic headroom. Yeah, hydrostatic headroom, however you say that. And it's just that it's, well, you'll see when I open that yellow part up, you'll see how cramped it is. Okay, so the inner door can be rolled down and clipped on with its own hook and loop toggle system there and there. Now watch this. This is what I mean by how tight it is in there and how much room you could have at that back. So you've got at least an extra ½ a foot, which could have been pinned out. And a big guy, or even a 6 foot tall skinny guy like me, it's very cramped. But let's get in there and let's have a look at it. So yeah, as I said, being tall, you've not got a lot of headroom, but a little bit. So if you sit forward, you've got a bit more. You've got a vestibule area here. You can tuck your bag in, do a bit of cooking. As I said, it's got its own ground sheet at the front here. Let's see how I feel inside. It's still as tight as a duck's arse. That's why I've never used it. I have to sleep outside at the minute because I've got my boots on. But there you go. So all of that, if I put a sleeping bag and that in here, it's still touching me. And I've got maybe an inch at the top and maybe an inch at the bottom for foot room. And you've still got all that space, which I might actually upgrade and put a hook and loop at the back of that as well. because it's bloody annoying. But still worth the money though. You get some of these guys that have been out and brought these £1,000 tents taken out to Lake District, and they've got the crap kicked out of them, and another gentleman took one of these up with him and nothing happened. The wind just goes by it because of its design. The tent still looks great. So that's my pre-camp setup for this overnight that I've got planned next week, which won't be here, it'll be out in the hills somewhere, which I want to use this tent because I haven't used it, as I said, I haven't used it in a long time. And then I'm thinking about, as I said, upgrading that middle part of the back, getting somebody or myself to put a patch on the back of the tent and a hook and loop system in the middle part there on the inside, so we can get that extra space, because that would work just pretty well, I think. And after I've done the camp, I'll do a post-camp video as well and let you know how I got on. So on that note, if you like content like this, please remember to subscribe, like and share. Don't forget to give the videos a thumbs up, and take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. I'm out of here.